Hi, my name is Mickey West, and I am a dance photographer in the Boston area. I photograph everything from African to jazz to hip hop to just those who want to wiggle in their room. To me, being a dance photographer is really about just capturing the movement and capturing the dancer to the best of your ability because each dancer is different and has a different set of skills. So you have to be able to pick up on how that dancer will look best, whether it's leg extensions, maybe it's more acro, or maybe it's just really simple shots. And when I get the perfect shot and I show the dancer, I love that I love seeing their faces when they get so excited that I was able to capture that moment. When COVID started, I didn't realize how exhausted I had been from the past few years of just constantly shooting dance photography. And so, in the few months when I was literally in lockdown, I was able to recharge myself and get creative. I was able to do very creative just portrait shoots of myself, which I never had the time or energy for pre-pandemic. I created a studio with my dad in our living room where we were just able to have some fun action shots or just playing around. And once it got warmer, then I started doing more in-person shoots, first with my neighbors across the street who are dancers, and then I branched out to other dancers in the area. My family and I have always been pretty close, especially because we're all artists and we can all tell each other if our work is terrible or if it's really good. Mostly we just tell each other it's terrible, even sarcastically. My dad is also a photographer, so photography kind of runs in the family. He's the one who bought me my first camera, and he's also the one who's basically taught me most of what I know about photography. He's the one who got me into 52 frames, and he's mostly the one I go to ask about an opinion on my photography. 52 Frames is a website for photographers. Every week they send you a challenge via email or they post it on their website. And what you have to do is you have to complete that photography challenge by Sunday that night at midnight of that week. So, for example, last week's was pick a color. You could pick any color you wanted, whether it was red, blue, or orange. And then you would just post it. You picked your caption, you picked your description, maybe added some hashtags, posted. And then on Tuesday of that following week, they'll share an album of it. They'll pick their top 3. On Thursdays, they'll pick their top 52. They even have an Instagram where they post them. But it's been a really good way to connect with other photographers, see what they're doing. So, about a year ago, at this time, I would have been photographing Nutcrackers, which is a huge Christmas production that a ton of dance companies will put on. And it will be filled with tons of dancers. I would come to the dress rehearsals or maybe even the shows, and I would stand right in the back and I would take the photos as the performances were going on. But now I can't do that because there are no performances going on. You can still watch the performances, some of them are visual, but I can't take photos of them. This year has been so rough for me. My career, which looked like it was about to take off, did not. But in some ways, it's been really good for me because I was able to recharge my creative batteries. Once I started shooting more in person, I realized how much I needed that time because I had been shooting for maybe a few years just constantly without a break. And with the pandemic, I was able to virtually shoot, which meant I was able to meet so many people from across the world and stay connected to friends I'd already met. I even met someone from Australia, which was super, super cool. I'm actually doing another virtual shoot with someone in Australia, and I hope to keep meeting more and more people as photos can tell thousands of words, and especially with social media, they can reach so many people in just one click.